Hey guys, welcome back to World Mechanics. Super quick and very helpful video for any of you having a car. It could be almost any car, German, American, Asian, doesn't matter what it is. Ford, Chevy, Toyota, Mazda guys, BMW, Mercedes, Porsche, we're working on here. If you have problems with the AC not working, guys, there is one device that people always overlook. They don't test, they don't check, and it's a device often that you can replace without even draining the system, so it can take you practically a few minutes to replace and get your AC working again. Now, most people assume that when the AC system does not work, automatically you have a bad AC compressor, right? Okay, well, that's not the case. Let me just grab here. I want to show you. We're working here on something, but I want to get one AC pressure valve right here. I want to show you something. But most people assume you have a bad AC compressor, right? And or bad AC clutch. If you want to see how to test AC clutch, we'll have the video on the channel. But the compressor, often if you have a bad compressor, doesn't mean you have a bad compressor, guys, if it doesn't work. You see that device right here on the bottom, that's known as an AC pressure solenoid. What it does, it changes the duty cycle of the AC compressor. Let's say it works at 25, 50, 75, 80%, 100%, something like that. And this is what it looks like often. That little bitty device that costs only $10 to $20 is the reason your AC compressor doesn't work, and people will throw away a perfectly good AC compressor because of that little bitty thing that you can replace. But today we'll talk about something else. Now, it could be even, guys, okay, let us show you right here now, because we have things apart so we can see how things work. But if you connect a recharging kit to your low pressure side on the AC compressor, you don't have freon, most likely you have a leak. Leak could be easily caused by AC condenser leaking, pipes, seals, even AC compressors. We had that happen. But you have the compressor being turned by the serpentine belt on most cars. If you have a hybrid, plug-in hybrid, electric car will be most likely driven by electric motor. Then you have the condenser. You have, guys, okay, on the high pressure line, you have one device that most people don't know about. This is known as AC pressure switch or AC pressure sensor, this device right here. It detects if you have enough pressure in the AC system. It tells the engine computer if it's safe to activate the compressor. And that switch, guys, that's from another car. Often on many cars, not all, but many, you can replace that switch, okay, get it loose with a wrench, and the system will not leak out because actually you have a valve there. So we have to do, okay, replace it, guys, and that might fix your problem. Now, don't buy a new one until you test it. We'll have videos on our YouTube channels. Check them out, how to test AC pressure switch, AC pressure sensor. It's quite easy. Once you test it, you'll know if it's good or bad without even removing it, guys. You can test it super easily. We have 19,000 free repair videos that can save you thousands of dollars in repairs. And by the way, if you need to buy one AC pressure switch, we'll put the link in the description of the video below where you can get it from. Check it out. But guys, now, that's quite often. Another thing, it could be even the expansion, the thermostatic expansion valve right here that can cause that problem too, or the evaporator temperature sensor, which is often in the dash, and you hope that's not the case. The sensor itself, it's like $10, $15, $20 maybe, but often you may have to remove the dash to actually replace that one. But yeah, guys, please subscribe to the channel, like the video, help us grow that channel. We're trying to build a community where we can save more people money. Let's help each other. Help us grow so we can save more people money. That's our goal. Thank you for watching. See you next time.